Monkey Business.
Monkey Business is a project that aims to provide a service to Guatemalans and tourists for rent and sale of properties, through a website and a multi-platform mobile application. Born from the need for a reliable and secure service provision to set properties in real estate for rent or sale. Being the contact between landlords and prospective tenants, and the environment in which the payment is handled, preventing fraud or misunderstanding. More important still is the way in which we develop this project from the start, thinking about creating value and delivering consistent quality. We are relying on the best practices and recommendations of ITIL and MOF, ALM, Scrum, and a series of tools and services provided by Microsoft that we will see later. In this video, they talk about some of the ways in which Microsoft Visual Studio, Microsoft Team Foundation Server, CFS, Microsoft System Center, Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft tools help deliver quality of the application. Show all seen from a higher level, and there is detailed documentation of what was done in this project. For now, let's focus on a high-level overview of some of the tools and technologies used in this project to generate value from the different stages of the software lifecycle. And we will see completely summarizes the life cycle of ALM and ITIL.
Let's get started. So we're going to see the whole application side, right? So we're going to see the application lifecycle management. We're going to see the circle of love. We're going to see Azure, System Center, right? The MOF, the Microsoft Operation Framework, that is a prescriptive way of doing things, right? It's going to be from the ITIL perspective. And did I miss something? Oh yeah, Apache Cordova, because we did some of the pushing over there, right? Some of the release management, is that right? From we use release management, right? Not Octopus, right? That's what we did. Release management. We have a few websites, right? Yes. And demo that we're gonna see. Okay, so we're gonna see the interaction between exchanging messages.
Yes.
Okay. And that I know the system center operations for box and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
We got some stakeholders, right? So we got some folks that are already working with automation, right? Some QA and some of which really was part of, for you guys, if anybody knows, really was part of our Microsoft case study that we did for an ALM. He helped us with the release management and some stuff. So. Link, let me, so I want you to explain me, or somebody explain me, why is it that you pick Link, actually, to communicate?
Because Link is a really good application to communicate. You can use it for doing help desk. There is a study case from Microsoft where they use it with the schema for seeing the working problems and having a knowledge base of the problems that the system already had, so they can fix it really quickly for the user.
And
if it's something that is in the first line of service.
I mean, but it's working with Exchange, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can send emails and all that stuff, and that's why you're using it, right?
Yes.
Okay, from the service desk, you felt like that one was better to actually communicate as a service desk. Yes. An example of what we have to do here.
Yes, right? And what can I help you?
The registration page is down. I cannot register.
Okay, let me see.
That's the Monkey Business, right?
Right.
Yes.
A Monkey Business. Is that a website, a national website?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a national website that we're running.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So we have two fronts of attacking an incident, right? So we got the service desk over there, who actually call the first line of defense, right? Internally from our systems, right? Use a link that is matched to Exchange, And then we're gonna raise the incident here, right? For service. Okay, let me check out create an incident and I'll let you know what this is. Okay, so we're gonna put the service manager. We're gonna add a ticket here, right?
Yeah, we're the service manager responsible. Here the incidents. What? So I'm creating a new incident without any templates. We're created from scratch.
Automated, okay?
So we can see it's online in it to the web. It's a little slow.
It's a little slow. That's fine.
So here we can see as the decision status change while it deploys the test.
Okay. Okay. So actually, it's going through the it's going from TFS. From your Microsoft, from the TFS online, right? The DSO online.
Yeah.
It goes through you, and then we are using an automated test that we already have, and they say we run it, and what it does is actually create it to your system center to the environment that you have pre-configured that is going to load the test and try to run it like it is today.
So you can see it's running the test, and you can see how it does it
Automatically.
So it's not the login page that has the problem. So let's see if Oscar
can figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what are we gonna do?
We're going to do some tests with the registration user. I think the problem is in the registration about new users in the system, and we want to run.
So you did a coded UI here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the code UI, and we want is running the test.
The test. And this is actually running in the website, right?
Yes.
Okay, in the Azure website that we have deployed.
Yeah.
Okay.
The test is running. Automatically, Okay. Here is the chainset. So I'm going to go to Visual Studio, and this is my build template. So I put a new build in the GUI. So I start.
And this is going to be built on the Visual Studio Online.
No, it's going to be built in the build server.
In the build server.
In the build server, yeah.
Okay. So you have a build server that is provisioning in Azure.
In Azure, yes.
Okay. And it's connected to Visual Studio Online to get the code from there to actually do the draw.
Exactly. I'm in the build server, and the last resources.
So this is in Visual Studio Online, Moneo
Yes.
in Latam.
Yes, this is online. Okay. Moment, I'm going to open the release manager.
This is on the server.
Yes, exactly.
So this is a build server. Where is this server reside? Is it in Azure as well?
Yes, it's another server, but it's in Azure too.
Okay. So we have Azure. We've been able to provision an on-prem and Azure connection, right, with the on-prem stuff, right? We still have the Azure stuff, Visual Studio Online. You did the building, right?
Yes.
We created the box. We got the ITIL. We got the incident management, right, going on, the service that's going on. Now you're making a build, and now we're going to use release management coming from BSO, from the drop from the server that actually built in Azure,
Yes.
to put it on the website that is Azure website.
I can see more information about QA system and QA. They use Code Drive. They integrate the test cases, manual test cases, with the automated test cases. We could not do that when we tried to.
So you really are anxious to see that as well. Good.
That was really fresh. When we started doing that, it was like a really new thing.
It was, that's right.
And we had a lot of trouble doing that. We kind of did it, but not now. It's a lot better.
I'm excited to see all the integration between the System Center, Azure, Visual Studio Online, ALM, the ALM process, in how operations could be improved when you connect all that Microsoft products within each one. And also the connection that allows you to expand your current infrastructure in your company on-premise, and how you can overdo escalate in a quick way, scale quicker to Azure, to pull it to cloud, and that gives you, and you can monitor that before you can take the decision to escalate your on-premise system.